What is up, everybody? Today we are going to be ranking Miss Marvel's hero cards. Now, I did not have a very good time with her doing the Digging Deep episode for this episode. I didn't really enjoy her. I couldn't get her cards to synergize the way that I think people can. So, as I go through this, please take it with a grain of salt, as it is my own opinion, and the 4 games are against Zola, which may have been a bad choice, but it was randomly selected, so there we have it. So let's move on. Let's start with her hero. Her hero is a 4. She's a 1/1/1. Morphogenics. Response: after you play an attack, thwart, or defense event, exhaust Miss Marvel, return that event to your hand. It has 5 hit points, 10. Now, I made her a 4, mainly because you're not really going to use her for her thwarting or attacking or defense, unless there's a way you can ready her up. But otherwise, you're going to exhaust her after you play an attack in pretty much any event, and bring that back to your hand. And if you have the cards for it, you can play it again. Some of her cards can be very useful here. Like what is it? Big Hands or Sneak By, for instance. You can do that twice for like 8 damage or something like that on turn, if you're lucky with your cards. Moving on to her alter ego is a 3. Recovery 5. She for your action. Discard cards from the top of your deck until you discard a Miss Marvel card. Then add that card to your hand. So this was originally going to be a 2, because I don't really like her Teen Spirit ability. I mean, it's nice to get her cards in there, but you could be discarding a lot of cards in order to get that, so it just slims up your deck. Well, especially if you find cards that you want to play. You're a cricket somewhere. Anyway, but I bumped her up to a 3 because that 5 recovery is super nice, super nice. Moving on to Red Dagger. Red Dagger I actually put down as a 1. He's got 3 cost ally, 2/2/3. Interrupt. When Red Dagger is defeated, spend 2 resources of different types, deal 2 damage to an enemy, and return Red Dagger to your hand. So I was playing Zola, so he had to go into the side, underneath the side scheme. But I didn't feel it worth getting him back to spend 3. I mean, he can deal 6 damage within his lifespan or defend, but I feel like every time I lost him, I didn't want to spend 2 resources. I wanted to keep him to play something else. So at the time of my games and at the time I was losing him, he didn't seem very versatile, and bringing him back to my hand just to play him again when I would rather be like play Big Hands and then get Big Hands back and play that again, you know what I'm saying? So sadly, he is a 1. We are moving to Big Hands, which is a 3. Just 2 event attack superpower. Hero action, attack, deal 4 damage to an enemy. This is just your basic attack per hero, pretty much. 2 for 4. It's alright. But like I said, it's only 2 costs, so if you match it up with her hero ability, you can deal 8 damage off the bat there. And I believe there, what is the card? Is her suit? No, it's Embiggen. Embiggen pluses that damage to 2. So I think that's why this is a 3, because Embiggen really pushes it to a 6 for 2 for 6, which is a lot better than 2 to 4. But I believe Embiggen is only once per phase. So that is a 3. Moving on to Sneak By, which is going to be the same. Sneak By is going to be 3, basically for the same reason. It's 2 cost event, skill thwart. Hero action, thwart. Move 3 threat from a scheme. And if you have shrink, that increases to 5 for one use. So 2 for 3. Yeah, I mean it's good to remove 3 threat at a time if you need to, and her hero ability you can remove 6, possibly 8, if need be. Oh, 7. 7, not 8. I did my math wrong. Wait, no, it was right. In a turn. You only use strength once, that increases it by 2. It's 3 times 2 is 6, plus 2 is 4. Yeah. Anyway, so this is why this is a 3, the same as big hands. Moving on to Wiggle Room. Wiggle Room is a 3 as well. 0 event, defense superpower. 0 interrupt. When you would take any amount of damage, prevent 3 of that damage, draw 1 card. So basically, it's pretty much a free card, even with having to lose it because you draw a card up to that. That is really good. That's why it's 3, and it prevents 3 damage. 0 for 3 to prevent 3 damage. That's awesome. So most of the time with this, you'll take either 0 to 2 damage at most, I think. Depending on who you're playing. Be a very good card. There's 2 of these, 3 of these, no, 2. Moving on to, I want to mispronounce these, I'm sorry, Amir Khan. This one, right? So, Amir Khan is a 3. These aren't in any order. 1 cost support, persona, alter ego action, exhaust Amir Khan, place 1 card from your discard pile on the bottom of your deck, then draw 1 card. So this is very good because you get a card into your hand, plus you get to put a card on the bottom of your deck from your discard, which is really good. That's why it's 3. So if you have a hand size of 5, you get a 6 one because of this card. No, well, yeah, no, alter ego you'd have 6, 7 if you're starting out on alter ego. Oh, very good card. Moving on to Bruno, I believe it's this one without looking. Bruno I put as a 2. I don't think I played him in once in my games. 1 cost support, persona, alter ego action, exhaust Bruno Corelli, attach 1 card from your hand face down here. Now this is unlimited. You can put a lot of cards under him. I just realized that. Action, exhaust Bruno Corelli. Korea? I'm not sure. Sorry. Add up to 3 cards attached here to your hand. So you put like a huge amount of cards under him, bring up the 3 that you want. Pretty solid. And it's an action. You can do this in hero or alter ego form. So very good. It's good, but I didn't play it enough to really get its use. So that's why it's a 2. Moving on to Nakia. Nakia is a 1. 1 cost support. Alter ego. Exhaust Nakia. Reduce the cost of the next card you play this phase by 1, which is really good. It's basically Helicarrier. But I think that's probably why it's cost 1, because it is an alter ego action. Helicarrier is any form. But I didn't use it that much. I mean, I did when I was an alter ego and I had it out, but I think they could have made it better, you know. But I can understand why there's so many like alter ego stuff, because Miss Marvel she's a kid, so makes sense. Moving on to Biokinetic Polymer Suit, which is a 3. Oh, what am I doing? 1 cost upgrade, armor. Your response exhaust Biokinetic Polymer Suit. Generate a wild resource for an event. A good card for all your event cards, like Big Hands or Sneak By. Really helps with that. I mean, it's your basic hero card or resource generator, even though you can only use it for events. Still, horrible. That's why it's a 3. Moving on to Embiggen. Embiggen is a 3 as well. 2 cost upgrade, condition superpower. When you play an attack event, exhaust Embiggen. Increase the amount of damage that event deals by 2. So this is very good with big hands or any other attack event you have in your hand. So yeah, that's why it's a 3. It increases your damage, which is always awesome. Shrink is basically the same thing. This is going to be a 3 as well. 2 cost upgrade, condition superpower. Interrupt when you play a thwart event, exhaust strength. Increase the amount of threat that event removes by 2. So this also includes any card besides her own hero cards. So justice cards and stuff like that. So still a good card. 3. So this is all the cards, correct? So yeah, a lot in 3, but we also have that 2 and 2 1s, which I think this one might go up actually. Not right now because I already did that stuff. But regardless, my overall score for her is going to be 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Please let me know in the comments what you think of her hero cards, what should go up and what should go down, or what should stay the same, or what you think she should be out of 10. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to see your perspective on it, on how these cards should be played, because I don't think I played them to their best ability, which kind of, I don't want to say Miss Marvel has a bad taste in my mouth, but I probably won't look forward to playing her again. But it is what it is. Sometimes these heroes just don't mesh with you. So there it is. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this hero ranking, and please hit that like and subscribe, and there's links below for Facebook, Discord, and Twitch. So yeah, we will see you next time. Y'all have a good one. Deuces.